Coming in from Red Valley, Toledo area as the storm's coming in. Look at that circulation. That's cool. Red Valley, thanks for sending this in. It looks like the storm's out of the Toledo area now, so things are looking up. Thanks for sending that in, though. A huge shout out to Armored Media, Weather Media. Thanks for the 5 gifted memberships, and congrats to the new members. Here we got a photo of a semi truck flipped over here in Van Wert, Ohio. This is on US 30 east of Van Wert. The town has no power on the north side of Highway 30, but the south side does have power. Thanks for sending that in. We got another tree down here in Cincinnati, Ohio. This is from Mandy. Cole is sending in another incredible view of the storm here as it comes into, or as it came into Toledo, Ohio earlier. And there's another one of them double rainbows from Clay out there in Youngstown. We just watched this one. And there's that damaged camper. More tree damage out here in Sydney, Ohio from Caleb. Okay. And that's in Tiffin, Ohio right there. And we've got that tree down in the road in Sydney as well. So thank you guys so much for sending stuff in. Once again, if you've got damage reports, videos, photos, whatever you've got, feel free to send those in over there at community@ryanhallyall.com or on Twitter, X @RyanHallYall. Falmouth, Augusta, and Georgetown in Kentucky and Ohio. You guys are now under a severe thunderstorm warning. This includes Grant, Bracken, Campbell, Kenton, Pendleton, Brown, and Claremont in Ohio. Those counties. Take shelter indoors, away from windows. We've got some strong winds coming in. We've seen the damage, so we know what it can do. We just got a new severe thunderstorm warning for Humphreys and Perry counties in Tennessee. Let me grab this camera here real quick. Which one am I going to replace? Decisions. Okay, so we do have, once again, a severe thunderstorm warning here over here towards Lobelville. This is what it looks like right now in Linden, Tennessee. Not bad. Yes. Looking up to the north and west towards that severe thunderstorm that's going up towards Lobelville right now. In Kentucky, we just got a new severe thunderstorm warning for areas north and east of Frankfort. This includes Sadieville, areas north of Georgetown. That's Franklin, Harrison, and Scott counties in Kentucky. Incredible photo of some lightning striking behind the Great American Ballpark earlier, as the storm hit right when the game was supposed to start. 17.
Ryan, got one for you. Hearing about some thunderstorm wind damage out of Clearfield County, Pennsylvania, specifically about 2 miles northwest of Phillipsburg. This was reported about 21 minutes ago by a 911 call center. They're saying trees and wires are down over there.
We did just get a new severe thunderstorm watch. As soon as we get the graphic for that, I'll show it. And more trees down there. Dayton, Ohio, big tree down over there. Thank you guys so much for sending in this stuff. We got 2 new severe thunderstorm watches actually, so I'll show both of those as soon as we get them in. Yeah, we're starting to see the severe weather kind of fan out a little bit here. We're getting ready to get hit in Detroit. Obviously, very strong outlying storms moving into the Detroit area right now. We've got about 1.5 million people under a severe thunderstorm warning up there. Mansfield, you guys are about to get hit. We're probably still an hour and a half away in Cleveland. Columbus, you guys are getting hit right now. Thankfully, the storm's calmed down a lot before it's gotten into Columbus. But we're going to continue to watch it and move on to the east. Cincinnati, it's pretty much done for the day in Cincinnati. And I think the storms are really starting to ramp up over here in southern, southwestern, central Kentucky, and into middle Tennessee. So we're going to watch those for the next little bit as they move on to the east. All right, here is the latest on our newest severe thunderstorm watch. A couple tornadoes possible through 3 a.m. This goes up towards Erie, Pennsylvania, down to Pittsburgh. This does include Charleston, West Virginia, Parkersburg, Huntington, New Philadelphia, Cleveland, Ohio, Wheeling, West Virginia, over there towards Newark, Ohio. So about 8 million people with the risk for severe weather tonight through 3 a.m. Isolated up to quarter size and scattered gusts up to 70 miles per hour likely. Checking in on the storm down here in Humphreys and Perry counties in Tennessee. We've got some rotation actually trying to pop up here between Cherokee Heights and Pine View and Spring Creek. The main threat with these storms in Tennessee today is not going to be the tornadoes, but I would be surprised. We've definitely seen the weather service down here issue warnings for stuff like this before, so just out of abundance of caution. Also because of how crazy the weather's been today, we know it's possible. We might actually see a tornado over this. So I'll watch out. Watching this one very quick. What it looks like. Tornado warning has been issued. There it is. The tornado warning has been issued for Perry County in Tennessee. Perry County in Tennessee. So if we are in Spring Creek or Pine View, we need to be taking shelter right now. This is Perry County, Tennessee. The storm I just talked about. Perryville is not included. Okay, Perryville is not included. But this is going to move up towards Phoenix, Town, Briscoe, and Louisville. Oklahoma, we got ourselves a new severe thunderstorm warning way over here. Lord County. And there's some rotation on that too. I mean, if that was to get any stronger, we'd probably see tornado right now. So it's just spinning like crazy out there. So continue to watch it. We've only got one, I repeat, one tornado warning currently. It's not going in Tennessee. So we're watching that tornado indicators, rotations on that Perry County, Tennessee. Also got considerable damage there. Very possible. Here on Seneca County's line.
Remember, I said I should
Same
start.
deal. Ashland, Crawford, Knoxville.
Well, I know, I did that shit. That also means you didn't pull them up either. So they were right inside the gun. No, it's not. The whole point of having the windows up there, maybe you know we water.
Elyria, over here in Cuyahoga, Lorraine, Dinah, in those counties, 7 mile-per-hour winds. The potential for a tornado or two over the next hour. So, Cleveland, strong field winds there.
I got to hear it before. I knew we started hearing it. I was like, wait a minute. I know, you know what. Good moment.
These ones are all working their way towards what's nice. We've actually got a damage report out here just west of Taylorsville, down Washington. Arthur and Sparking, Brush Road, and Sharp Curve. So that's associated with the storm that we're going to be running in Arkansas. We always have to see if it's in Scott counties. Very high winds hitting Nancy. You guys are just now starting to see the first part of this wind moving in. Maybe the Lexington, Ohio, and Alberta, Ohio as well. We do have a damage report that's just now coming to us from Gallup. So this same winds that happened over here are moving to Mansfield right now. Large tree limbs have been snapped over there. That's coming from the train spotter. So that kind of thing's going to be possible in Mansfield over the next little bit. Columbus,
Southeast, which is
Ohio.
Pacific.
How are we doing? Storm moving through right now. Again, I don't think it's
So very class, I was like, you know, it's not good. That is why. It's just all they're gonna laugh at something. It's like, it's what happened. We drop out. We know what happened.
tornado warning.
Somebody else.
Jimmy Adams out here in Perry County, Tennessee. And this is one that
In the end, they're like, they're very in the center of it. They're like, hi.
from Centerville. This is that tornado warning storm as it comes up toward Loganville and Pine View. So once again, in Perry County, Tennessee, I encourage you to take shelter immediately if you haven't already.
That was a shotgun blast. God damn.
shelter, if you haven't already, out there indoors and away from window. When it chills, 60 mile per hour winds are coming in. Back in Tennessee, we got a new severe thunderstorm warning for Springfield. It's going to be Cheatham, Montgomery, and Robertson counties in Tennessee. This is what that storm looks like in a little bit of a distance there. You can see that shelter again. Very common here today with these storms. What lies behind that dark green clouds, the texture of those wings, that smooth area, just water falling out of the cloud there. That we've got 60 mile per hour winds, and maybe even some small hail coming in to Springfield here very soon. This is what the storm looked like out there in Toledo, Ohio. This is a pretty obvious shell cloud out there. Thank you so much for sending this in. Lots of shell clouds in this weekend. Coming back over here to look at our tornado warning storm out there in Perry County, Tennessee. This is what it looks like. Watching that rotation to see if it's going to produce a tornado here. It moves off to the south, or moves off to the northeast. Michigan. This is from Seth and Stephanie, a large tree out on the road down in Gregory, Michigan. Thank you so much for sending that in. You guys are able to send in this stuff in on Twitter or X. I would encourage you to also tag your local National Weather Service. They would appreciate that. We just got a new tornado warning here for Erie, Huron, and Lorain counties in Ohio. This is for about 300,000 people up here. We've got some vulnerable housing happening. Okay? We've got places like the Riverview RV Park. We've got places like the Shawn Acres Campground, Timber Ridge Campground. All these places are under a tornado warning for the next 34 minutes. So take shelter immediately if you haven't already. We've also got the Central Junior High School out there, the Frank Gates School, the Heritage Elementary School, the North Lear Elementary School, and a list of about 100 elementary schools, honestly, that are in the path. And you can't forget about the Children's Hospital at Lorain. Right? That's also going to be in the path of the rotation here with this storm. We've got the Eli Stadium, we've got the Mercy Health Stadium, and we've got the Warren Brown Amphitheater. Anyways, we once again have a tornado warning here. Yeah, I think that might have been Galva. Since somebody just changed my lights, I don't know. It wasn't Andy. So, Galva has made its way into our lights now. Anyways, Erie, Huron, and Lorain counties, you guys are under a tornado warning. Please continue to take shelter for the next 32 minutes. Pennsylvania, we got ourselves a new severe thunderstorm warning over here near State College. Do we have anybody watching over here? Here by State College, Milroy. This is Central Huntington, Mifflin counties. We've got 60 mile per hour winds over the next hour, so get ready for that. back to Ohio. New severe thunderstorm warning issued for the great town of Worcester. Between Ashland and New Franklin, we've got about another 200,000 people now in the path of up to 60-mile-per-hour winds as that storm moves on to the east. Here's the latest on that tornado warning that still continues here for the next 16 minutes down here between Mobile and Linden in Tennessee. We've got a couple different views of this thing. This is what it looks like. I mean, it doesn't look like there's a tornado down, but we definitely have a lot of rotation. You can tell that from radar. This is what it looks like a little bit closer up there near Linden, Tennessee, as we've got the HAZ cams right there below us. So I don't see any tornado, but we definitely have a lot of rotation. We're going to continue to watch this as it moves off to the northwest. Some stuff for us, so go ahead, y'all.
Several storm reports to relay from Ohio. Thunderstorm winds are bringing down trees in large limbs across Miami, Clark, and Crawford counties, all reported within the last 25 minutes. The most significant impacts include a 1-foot diameter tree downed in Miami County and large limbs snapped in Crawford County.
All right, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning issued now for Cheatham and Dixon counties in Tennessee, so get ready for that over there in Ashland City and Griffithtown and White Oak Flat. Additionally, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning continuing to be in effect for Springfield, Cross Plains, and Orlinda. This is all east of Clarksville. Where's my name going? Professional strength singers. Road spray. It's been a couple months since I've had to use this. I think I need it. Now I can sing the rest of the stream.
Got one for you from Ohio. About 21 minutes ago, there was some thunderstorm wind damage reported up in Huron County, a few miles north of Portland. A ham radio crew passed it along. They're seeing some pretty substantial trees down, like 12 to 15 inch ones, over in the Holiday Lakes area.
All right, so we've got more wind damage reports coming in. And this is what it looks like in Bowling Green right now as the severe storm is moving into town currently. So get ready in Bowling Green for 60-mile-per-hour winds as that storm gets closer. This is our tornado warning storm once again out there near Centerville, Tennessee. And this is what it looks like a little bit closer up, right underneath. There is, some people are already asking about tomorrow. There is a slight risk of severe weather tomorrow. That's going to be over here in places like North Carolina, Virginia, all through the Mid-Atlantic, up into New Jersey, Pennsylvania, New York, and into New England. We'll probably will see some storms tomorrow in Montreal and Quebec up there in Canada. So yeah, we're watching this. It's not likely that we'll go live tomorrow. The severe weather that we will see likely won't trip the the whiz, the meter, whatever you call it, that would tell us to go live. And unless things go plumb wild, I don't see us going live tomorrow. But we are going to have some strong winds out here, possibly between Raleigh, Richmond, Washington, D.C., out there towards Albany. Now, things change. I mean, I've got nothing against it. We'll go live if we need to, but I think that just a bunch of warnings for 55-mile-per-hour winds and nickel to quarter-size hail, there's not much we can do there. You know what I mean? All right, so we do have a new severe thunderstorm warning out here for Crisp and Dooley and Sumter counties in Georgia. That's going to go on for the next 25 minutes. Back up to Ohio, Coshocton and Muskingum counties up here in Ohio are now under a severe thunderstorm warning. We're talking about Zanesville and Muskingum County. Yeah, Zanesville and Muskingum County. We're talking about Coshocton and places like that. So get ready for those 60-mile-per-hour winds. It'll be an hour before they get there, but we've got that early warning now. We're also filling the gap here with a warning for Lincoln County, Ohio. Check this out down here in Springfield, Tennessee. This is that storm that's coming out of Clarksville and leading to that severe thunderstorm warning that we have for Springfield, Cross Plains, and Orlando. There's that tornado warned storm in Linden, Tennessee, and it's actually starting to look, on camera now, it's starting to look a little bit better. On radar, still got the rotation there. So Chestnut Grove, honestly, Pleasantville, I would say y'all watch out. I would not be surprised if they continued this tornado warning farther to the east. New tornado warning has been issued. And there it is. So we did just get a new tornado warning for Hickman, Lewis, and Perry counties in Tennessee. This one's got about 5,000 people in there. We've got Whitfield, Centerville, Buffalo, Pleasantville, and Gordonsburg all under a tornado warning now. So please take shelter, as this is what it looks like. It's actually looking pretty intense. Like you can see the rotation now. You can see a little bit of a lowering. Wouldn't be surprised if we eventually saw a funnel cloud come out of this thing, and that's why we got the tornado warning now for Pleasantville. So we've got 5,000 people in the path out here, and we're encouraging you to take shelter. Real quick, we've got a new warning in Oklahoma and Texas out here by Altus and Frederick in Oklahoma. We've got this line of storms forming, kind of sitting in the same spot, obviously, but it's producing 1-inch hail at 60-mile-per-hour winds as it goes up towards Annville. So we'll all get ready for that. Back up to Tennessee. Once again, 22 minutes left on that warning. Let's visit Ohio real quick, because we do still have a tornado warning in effect up here, and there is a decent little area of rotation associated with this as well. Right here. So if we have a tornado, it's trying to happen right now between Henrietta and Kipton in Ohio, and it's moving up towards the great town of